have to raise 10 children between the two of them. Their job requires for them to wake up really early in the morning. So one morning, this woman got up because the dogs were barking outside the door. Around 4 in the morning, she opened the door and found that the dogs were actually pulling the linen. And along with that, she found also a basket. So she went to pick up the basket, took the basket inside, placed the basket on the table to find out that there's a baby inside. And there's a newborn. And there's also a dirty bottle of milk that came along with it. So, understandably so, everybody woke up. What's going on? And this mother pretty much said, looks like we found a baby in the basket outside our doorstep. And so along the way, her husband gets up. He said, oh no, we're not going to give this baby. We don't know who this baby is from, and we don't know where this came from, and we're going to have to find out how this came about. So of course, as a mother, of course some of us here are mothers, she decided to actually put her foot down. And she said, I am going to make sure that I'm going to work extra hard. She was a seamstress. He was a carpenter. And said, we're keeping the baby. And they said, well, we don't have a room for the baby. And she said, we'll find room for the baby.
Oh.
So through the year, the whole entire year, the child, the newborn, spent the time in the hospital. And we were wondering why every so often the child gets sick, you know, the spine was messed up, there's abscess going on the chin, the throat, and so it begged to ask the question from these two wonderful people, why do you think it was happening? Of course, the doctor said, well, the only reason that we can start identifying out of that is there's a chance that the mother was conducting abortion. So I heard some of the stories that were mentioned here earlier, that